What's going on, guys? We're back. Let's get to pulling this Beetle apart even further. All right, guys, we got our transaxle out. Still have a little to do to pull off. Need to pull the spring plates, torsion, all that kind of good stuff out. We got some hoses or some cables there for the clutch cable, parking brake cables, all that stuff. They may just stay there, and I'm gonna tape them up, and I am gonna just paint this thing. I thought about getting it powder coated, and I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna paint it. So this is gonna be a driver, so I'm not gonna do it as nice as I was going to, but we are gonna make it nice, hopefully. That's the goal. I'm just not gonna go all out on it. I do want to make this thing a good driving Beetle. Slammed, good driving, all that kind of good stuff. Now, with the spring plates, I've got a couple sets, and I'm thinking about, well, I've got another set that it's from a later IRS. I've been told that the splines and stuff are the same, and I almost want to try to make my own drop spring plates, my own drop plates, potentially adjustable drop spring plates. So I know there's some cutting, modifying, that type of stuff that we have to do. I mean, I've got the plasma table, I've got some material. I'd have to see exactly what material they use as far as the thickness and stuff on those, but I've got some eighth, I've got some quarters, so yeah, so we should be able to make some of those. Like I said, probably with like a 2 or 3 inch drop, make those adjustable. That way we can still keep sort of that OEM feel, but on the ground. But anyway, that's where I'm going to end for tonight, because my wife is on the way home with dinner. So yeah, we'll see you all in the morning. We're going to continue on with the Beetle, trying to get some of this stuff off. May try to get it out of the shop if I can get somebody over here to give me a hand and start cleaning this thing up, and I may go buy some paint and some primer to prime this thing. We're gonna have to do it outside because I got customer vehicles in the shop. So we'll see you in the morning. We're back, and I've got to rush a little bit because I've got a guy dropping off another car for some exhaust work here shortly. I did get my filament in to be able to make the jigs for our R32 exhaust, so we should be starting that on Monday. Those jigs should be ready by then. Today is Friday, so we'll get those made up over the weekend and get that hopefully done mid to end of next week. It is going to be a lot of work, a lot of welding, and then we'll get this Mustang that's going to be dropped off here shortly onto the lift then. But as of right now, I don't have anywhere for this Mustang to park other than outside, and I don't want to leave his car outside. So we're going to finish up with our pan real quick. We're going to pull the spring plates off, torsions out, all that kind of good stuff. And that thing should be pretty lightweight. And I may go ahead and sit it outside because we still need to do some cleaning on it. And yeah, we'll get that thing all cleaned up one day that it's nice and painted. I do have to order some gosh dang seat rails. I keep on thinking I'm going to paint this thing, and then I look and I'm like, I still haven't got seat rails for it, and I haven't welded them on. So we don't want to paint this pan until I do that. So I'm going to do that tonight. I'm ordering stuff for this tonight. I've got some parts from J-Bugs that I've ordered for it. I need to go through and see exactly what I've got, what I don't have, what I need, all that kind of good stuff. Like I said, we want to get this thing out of the way. I'm going to move the Beetles around a little bit. I'll probably roll one of them back into my fab area, since I still have a pretty big open spot there, and spin the other one sort of this way. That way, because as you can see right now, I could roll them forward, but I want to leave room for the R32, and we're taking up half the doorway there. So yeah, let's get to that, get all this stuff moved out of the way, and just continue on. That way we can get this Mustang in here whenever he gets here, and we'll show you that whenever he gets here. All right, and just like that, we've got cars back in our fab area. That's not the plan, but got a customer wanting to drop his car off today. R32 still in the lift, and I'm not gonna leave it outside. So yeah, we made room here. Got our pan back over there, which I was gonna take it outside, but you know, I can't really take it outside by myself. So, I mean, I probably could if I got, you know, if I really thought about it, I definitely could. Maybe just hook up the, oh gosh, the old engine hoist thingy there to probably the back side, and I'll just pull it on out with the front and get it right there and just cock her sideways and all that kind of good stuff. I'm in the process of tidying up over here. I had all of my Tycon stuff out of the box, laying on the table to make sure everything was there, and to get a quick video of everything, you know. Got to do some marketing, but so yeah, that's where we're at right now. Waiting on this the fellow with the Mustang to get here, so we can bring that in, and yeah, that's going to be sort of the thing that's pushing my projects to the side is customer work, and because like I said, I'm not making money on YouTube, not enough anyway, and I've got to pay the bills, so that's what we're doing. The plan, the goal, not really the plan, but the goal is for one day to make enough money on YouTube and merch sales, like that Cranks Fab Shop hat there. Come on. To be able to, you know, pick and choose, really pick and choose the customers that I bring in. Right now I'm picking and choosing. Don't get me wrong. I've got a feller, and he's probably watching right now. And if you are watching, Brian, drop a comment below to tell them that I'm right on this. But I got a fella, a buddy of mine, that's wanting me to do some exhaust work on a Suzuki Sidekick. And you know, honestly, we'll buy an exhaust and put on there. If he wants to, we'll get the exhaust for him and we'll put it on. But I'm not going to make a custom exhaust for a Suzuki Sidekick because it's nothing special that he's wanting. So it's, you know, I'm not going to, it would be cheaper just to buy something to put on. And I'll, you know, if that's what he wants to do, well, we'll do it. But in saying that, that's something that's easy for me to say, no, don't bring it in for a custom exhaust. Now, this GTR behind me, I'm going to say yes to that. Heck, I'll probably say yes to that if YouTube and merch sales was making me enough money to where I didn't have to take customer work. I would probably still take something like that. And that's going to be something that I would do until, I mean, we would have to have a very big presence on YouTube and selling a lot of merch to where I don't have to do a custom exhaust on somebody's R32 because I'm doing a custom exhaust on my R32. And honestly, that would be pretty sweet, but you know, I don't know that we'll ever get there. Hopefully we do, because that would be really cool to be able to purchase stuff that I think you all want to see and to be able to have on the channel, you know, here at the shop and stuff. But anyway, I'm just rambling on, man. So yeah, I'm just gonna get back to cleaning. I'm not gonna record me cleaning the shop up just because I recorded that a few times and I don't think you all really seem to care. Honestly, I don't know that you care to watch what you're watching now, but I mean, we'll see. So far, the views for the last few videos are showing that you don't really care too much or something. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure this thing out. Everybody I talk to that does YouTube, you know, we all agree that it's hard to know what's going to be a hit or what's going to be a miss. So drop a comment below if this was a hit or a miss. If not, if you don't like seeing this type of content, drop a comment below. Say hashtag missed. Or if you love this kind of content, just sort of random R32s, Beetles. Heck, I think there's I don't know what model Mustang it is, but a Mustang's about to come in. If you like that kind of just randomness, drop the comment below. Out of the park. Yeah, missed or out of the park. Hashtag. Do that. And whether you like it or not, like the video. Like throw us a thumbs up, even if you don't like what I'm doing. Why not? Or a thumbs down. Who cares? I don't know. Maybe that helps. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I'm still rambling on.